Hope everyone's doing good. Back again. With more Avowed. I also have to check the... Okay, I got my hot tang. If you don't know what tang is, I feel sorry for you. But I have tang. Tang. Bum bum da ba da dum. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Well. I feel like I can go this way. And then this way. Home and now. I'm gonna go in this toxic water. It's not gonna be fun. A health potion and under I go. And underneath you. Go. I will definitely take those, and I'm gonna jump up here because I am an insane person. I would totally go back swimming in the toxic lake, but I do not feel like swimming in the toxic lake because I might be an insane person, but I'm at least a insane smart person. Yeah. There is a body somewhere. What? I just caught that on my map. Y'all saw that on my map, right? Yeah. The fuck? The fuckity fuck? Home and now. I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. And if you don't like Reed, I don't understand you. have to go up there? There's something over here. Yoink. I have to make food at the camp. Finding a lot of good materials, but you know. Ellie. Something? What do you mean by something?
Ruined workshop. Might have what we're looking for.
You know, I gotta say. What do I get at breaking down? Oh, corrupted object. Oh, I didn't realize that. I might need to go back to camp and just break things down. Let's go down here. Okay. Fair enough. Absolutely nothing down there. GG, developers of Assibian. They got me. They're gonna be like, wait. It's like, we got him.
Do you hear that? That pounding?
It's alive.
A rat scrabbling in the dust, crawling back to the same ruined trash heap.
No, we know this voice, this presence, sneering at us through our prison bars.
I culled your rot from this land before. I will do it again.
Utica, you wear the authority and the contempt like a cloak. Queen what? Queen that was.
And is. You carve lands into petty fiefdoms, but we are the gods of all Aora.
What do you want?
Too long has this land languished in chaos. Bandits, fugitives, and outcasts squabble in their crude fortresses. This land needs order, purpose.
Oh, I just cleaned my mouse pad. Damn, I got shit on it again. I gotta clean it later. Maybe so, but whose order?
The order of the gods. The order which has governed lives for millennia. You are an Idiran, a nation where law and authority brought peace between the warring folk and elves. It is steadfast. Your people understand how to tame what is wild, how to build empire from rubble.
I'm not sure. Darians are struggling to find a footing here.
All the more reason for unity. Guidance, lest it divide against itself.
No.
Again.
Stop it. Stop her. Silence her. She feeds you poisoned fruit.
Do you think this place was always so gray? With its barren slopes and acid sea?
A wailing wind carrying ash. The souls here are lost. They died in agony.
Your parasite is to blame. It has destroyed this place before. These hills were once lush, and the people.
She lies. Falsehoods like fangs. She was not there. She did not see.
Why else would the usurper so quickly deny its deeds? Is it a plea of innocence, or admission of its guilt?
I traveled with Sapado for a long time. I don't know you.
Time that it has spent corrupting you, bending you to its will. Whose poison flows through this water? Who spoils its own lifeblood?
Creatures did this. They crawled through our bones. They picked at our flesh.
Ew.
The Magfolk fulfilled a need. What is the purpose of this?
So small, so fragile. We did not mean to. We could not understand.
Enough.
Envoy, snap out of it. Felt like we lost you there for a moment.
You looked blank, dead in the eyes.
That was Woudica, or a piece of her inside of that Magfolk.
You're talking to Woudica now? When did that happen?
She was warning me about Sapado, their chaos.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I think it's possible the Oathbinder knows something we mortals don't.
There's nothing else to learn here. Can we go to the garden now, please?
I never use this. I'm thinking about resetting it and just taking what I need here and then just putting everything in Ranger. Before I do this. I made this mistake before. Okay. This has that too. Okay, I still have 5 points. Think about... Actually, these... What was it? Critical hits, and then if I stack that with this... I think that's what I might do. Or did I not get my... Oh, I didn't get that. God damn it. What was the last time I saved? Right after that. Okay, cool. I was like, why am I... I think that's everything. And I still have 1 point to spend. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna take any of this stuff. But this can tie with this, so okay, cool. Well, I explored this little portion. And I've done the quest. Yay.
You have restored the waters. I was right to trust you. Truly, the spirit of the land lives in you. A seed carried in the wind.
Carried where? We feel the tranquility of this place, but whose roots drink its waters?
I release these kith to return to their burrows. May they leave this enclave in peace.
What will become of this place?
New life shall take root, and the green will clothe these slopes once more. It will be good after so many centuries to feel the thrum of growth once more.
You can't be serious. You expect us to walk away from the best source of fresh water in the Tusks?
The godlike has cleared the old growth from the waterways. Water now flows freely. You may gather it where the waterway ends, away from here.
They need water as much as you. Let them gather it.
No. They are an invasive species. Their presence is a disruption.
They're here, and their ambition makes them a force to be reckoned with.
What does their ambition matter to us?
And you want to see ancient wonders rebuilt? This is history.
Another vain venture doomed to ruin. I care not for the pride and zeal of these kith. I care for the tender green things they would crush. They must gather what they can and leave this place in peace.
Avowed, godlike, in private? That talking tree expects us to just walk away from the best source of clean water in the Tusks. So that what? A few more moss patches can grow?
The water's flowing. What more do you want?
An outpost, so we can make sure we never get cut off like this again. We can't risk losing access to fresh water again. I know you've done a lot for us already, but I'd like to ask one more thing.
Let me guess. You want me to kill the Dalagan?
Shh. But yes.
No.
Look, we need to set up a guard post here. Eventually we want to build out the aqueduct system. There's no way she'll let us do that.
Rightfully so. This is her home and sanctuary for new life.
And what about all the Pergrunen that call Solace home? Do we count for nothing? I don't like this, but it's our best chance for survival.
Now, you'll have to get your water without disturbing the Dalagan.
I was afraid you'd say that. It's not the way I'd have it, but I don't want to undercut what you've done for us. Even getting the water flowing is a big help. I'll send word back to Solace. No doubt Cabral will be beside themselves to know the old aqueducts still work.
I haven't even seen that yet. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna break down some stuff so I can at least fucking upgrade my shit. All the purple stuff I own. I'm gonna do a hard save right here. Just in case. Actually, anything that's not, you can stay. You can stay. Might keep you around. You can go. Might keep you around. You can go. I'm at the end game. I'm never gonna use this stuff. I should keep you around. Bada bing, bada boom. And then that's a 5. Oh, Audra Bond? And then colon. You know, I realized I didn't even realize that,
Gods. Anyone else finding it hard to breathe?
Oh dear. Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
We're here. Stay with us, Marius. The feeling will pass.
Right. I'm alright. It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
We're here, Marius. You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
Gods. I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by. Envoy? Last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back.
If this were my home, I wouldn't want to come back. That's mean. I don't understand why you don't want to go back home.
Oh, it's complicated. It's not that I hate Solace, but I just can't be there anymore.
Going back isn't always easy. Sometimes too much has changed. Other times, not enough has.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
You must have had your reasons.
I did. Might come a time when I'm ready to talk about it. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway.
Talking about golf and Tusk.
What do you want to talk about?
What can you tell me about Solace and Galloway's Tusk?
This place was named after Gallowayne, but I always thought Magrin held more sway here. Lava, high temperatures, and a giant Bleste volcano in the middle of the region tell me the goddess of fire had something to do with it. Even Solace has the good sense to send a prayer or two Magrin's way. Hard not to when your home is surrounded by Magrin's fury, but sure, give Gallowayne the glory. Maybe that's why Magrin's so Bleste angry all the time.
Do you have any tips surviving Galloway's
Let's
Tusk?
see. First rule in Gallowayne's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. Right, changing the subject. What do you want to talk about? I've seen more signs of bandits out here than I remember from before. I'm not even sure who they're raiding, to be honest. Right, changing the subject. Thanks for talking.
You do.
Rubytsu love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is. But we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here.
Galloway's Tusk has certainly been not acquired. I don't know what
I
that
can't
is.
fault your optimism, but would you think that if this was the only landscape you ever saw day in and day out? According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tusks.
I did tell you that, didn't I? Must have been drunk.
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
People should be free to choose their own path.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it. Rubytsu has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, the lands never supported us easily. So many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore the world as soldiers or as part of a trade mission. We venture out. We're encouraged to.
You also conquer and annex a lot of the land you explore and trade with.
Yeah, that's certainly part of it. Look, I'm not trying to defend or debate my empire's conduct, or yours. Everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle. But people choose that, and usually to escape something worse. Forcing people into a lifetime of hardship for the sake of principle or tradition is a different matter entirely.
You've never been to Gallowin's tusk before?
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out. I've got extra water in my pack if anyone needs it.
I see that up there. I need to get up there.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can feel it, can't you? The garden is within our grasp. All we need now is the courage and wisdom to brave the unknown.
I'm relying on you to provide the wisdom.
That shouldn't be a problem. I've done a lot of learning in our time together. Are you afraid of what's to come? I'm not judging, just curious.
You're supposed as the weak, and I cannot afford. Petrified.
And with good reason. Your very soul is on the line. I believe, for the first time in ages, that I am not afraid. I used to care so much about discovery, invention, achievement. But deep down, I was afraid. Afraid that I wasn't living up to my potential.
Really, you were worried that you took in the wrong direction in animancy.
You've been paying attention. Since we met, everything I believed has been proven wrong. That the island can be controlled. That I alone can fix it. Even my parents. Gods, they really had no idea what they were doing. Just like me.
They must have felt the same pressure that you did.
And look how that turned out. I'm so tired of being afraid. I need to accept my limitations or embrace them. Even if I'm wrong again, that's part of the journey. I have no idea where it leads. And for the first time, it's fine. Perfectly fine.
Not that you need to hear this from me, but you're allowed to be wrong.
You're right. I don't need permission. But that doesn't mean it's unwelcome. Glad I could get that off my chest. We have bigger problems to worry about, but I appreciate these little moments. You too.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Well, I've been contemplating that assumption. Quite a bit,
sorry.
in fact. You made peace with the Delimgan in Galawain's tusks. Could that be a sign of things to come?
I think animators can work with nature, not against it.
Possibly. If they were to find common ground. I've spent my life trying to dominate nature. To overcome the limitations of our existence for the good of everyone. Just like my mother. But what if animators coexisted with the natural world? Supporting instead of exploiting.
Sounds promising.
With a little encouragement, it could be possible. There's plenty of work ahead of us, but I'd say we're off to a good start. Now, let's try and stay on nature's good side. We have a reputation to uphold. Go on then. I'm listening.
What do you know about Galatine
I've heard
Tusk?
the Wardens are very set in their ways. For better or worse. Usually the worse. Vidaro tried to form a trade agreement with the Council. Copper and glass in exchange for grain. But it went nowhere.
Council wasn't interested in trade?
They weren't interested in outside help. The Wardens value self-reliance. Maybe because they have an inflated sense of their own importance. No offense, Marius.
No, you pretty much got it right.
They have a righteous duty to protect these lands, and believe that it can and should be done without the help of outsiders. It's a bit like shooting yourself in the foot because you don't trust anyone else to wield the gun.
I want to ask about you.
Go on then. Don't be shy.
What do you think about travel companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
How about Kai?
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Otherwise, it would just be me and Yatsli filling your head with bad ideas. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
He regrets letting people down, mostly Tama and his community.
That makes sense. Regret is a powerful motivator. It compels us to hide our worst deeds under our better selves. Everyone struggles with regret in their own way. What we said or didn't say, did or didn't do. Kai is no different.
Any thought on Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
I seem to attract the wounded. At least they make good company.
We're all wounded. That's the price of survival in the living lands. Just look at you. Only just got here and you died in the line of duty. You may not be from the living lands, but the island left you a scar to remember. Now, you're just like us. Of course, she's brilliant, open to anything, and sees the world as she wants it to be. Yatsley gave me my first glass of wine, and the courage to approach a special someone. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Wait a second, who was the special someone?
No one to get jealous over. To call it a relationship would be an insult to the word. But it was fun while it lasted. Animancy is the study of life. Unfortunately, we get so busy that we forget to live. So a little roll in the hay is good for the soul. Yatsley taught me that. Well, not the part about rolling in the hay. That was my idea, and I don't recommend it.
Do you know your parents?
Indeed, old friends. When they died, Yatsley protected me. Made sure I had one consistent person in my life. I think that's why she gave me that glass of wine. Why she encouraged me to live my life to the fullest. She was making sure I hit all the milestones I could have missed. Now that she's traveling with us, maybe she can teach you a thing or two.
What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. You saved Fiorme Siverno from a terrible fate. That makes you a hero in our eyes. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I think that covers everyone. And if my good opinion changes, you'll be the first to hear about it. Pleasant dreams.
God damn it.
Schemes in the dark. The mountains shift in unknowable shapes.
What's eating at you?
The sulfur scalds. We do not like to linger in this place.
We won't stay in the tusk long. We'll find the garden and get out.
Rushes stir. We smell danger. Obstacles in the path. The beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across the land. A sword for a settlement, the scorpion promises to protect. Rose today, thorn tomorrow. Friend or foe, the branches shake.
This bothers you a great deal, doesn't it?
Another time, a distant ache. A hidden strike, a bond bleeds in silence. Have your hands known this?
I never betrayed anyone. I never will.
An oak everlasting. Why?
When I make a promise, I keep it.
A certain spring. The bloom always succeeds the frost. The storm blows, others falter. What good is a vow if it can break?
We have to trust each other. Not everyone is potential enemies.
Trust. We have learned much. Dream of dandelions with two heads.
Right there. There are tons of dead bugs.
Big mistake.
God damn it. Where? God. Someone's still fucking healing them. Who the fuck is healing them? God! I can't. We found a beautiful bit of Audra that would be perfect to study the erratic flow of the essence natural to the living lands. Unfortunately, there was an infestation of Zurubs in and around the area. Of course, we must let something as silly as fear stop our studies. So myself and others have decided that by splitting up, we'll be less likely to be seen by the little monsters. I heard Nicholas cries last night. I believe that means I am the only one remaining. Hopefully Petru can make use of their equipment, and assuming the Zurubs didn't damage something too much. Either way, my studies of the Audra have been most exciting. I shall have to be more careful than my colleagues were if I wish to continue, but I'm not overly worried. What was that? I've been looking for boots. Increasing health restoration by 5%, 40 yards distance. I don't really care for that, to be honest. Just gonna put that away. Happy about that. I don't take a lot of damage anymore. Tomb filled one by one, deserves scratching, itching boils, this singing, the beautiful, innocent, noiseless singing. That we can. I could buy those.
I sprained my shoulder.
Oh yeah, there's Strangle Audra up there.
Some kind of crystal on top of that hill. Might be best to leave it alone.
Something happened here. Drip by drip. The slow passage of time. The years have gnarled our branches. The hot winds bent our trunk. Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Does anything truly change, or do we lose the sight of ourselves?
Our veins still spread beneath the soil. Our heart is still wood. We remember our nature. It soothes us.
Well, I got Audra on. It takes 3 corrupt... No, what? I wonder what that... So I finally got Audra, so... That's going that way. We need to head this way. Yes, head to the pile of mushrooms.
Be careful, traveler. The Tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nandaru? Are you the Adiran envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the Tusks?
I'm not fleeing after the death of Skadishkop, if that's what you're thinking.
No, actually, until you said that, I wasn't thinking about everyone just dying suddenly. I just thought you were here on a trade mission, that's all.
Oh, what made you think that?
Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise too. And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
Letter from the ambassador? Halangard?
Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
Right. First it's soft fabrics, then it's pointy sticks.
Anyway.
First caravan ever, as in from anywhere at any time?
Yes, our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance.
Would you like Solace to start trading?
I would. It might make the tasks bearable again, and we have a lot to give, you know. Rare ore, incredible metalworks. You wouldn't believe what we could do if we weren't fighting just to survive.
What's the caravan now?
Well, actually, I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Solace by now, but it hasn't.
What do you think might have happened?
I don't play guessing games. They left along the main road. You can't miss it, really. Also, in the convoy there was a dwarven woman. Gilleen, I'd like very much to know she's okay.
Like her?
Yes, but what I'd like most is to just know she's safe.
Yeah, you like her.
That's not the point. The point is her convoy is missing, and I just want to know everything's alright.
I can't say no to love.
It's not love, it's, well, maybe the start of love. Thank you, Envoy. I'll look forward to the good news.
You've lived in the Tusks all your life. Might want to temper that excitement.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Malian or outsiders. Lorraine still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
These towers are supposed to be checkpoints for wardens on patrol and travelers out in the wilds. Usually the safest places in the Tusks.
If you're buying, I'm selling.
Been told I find a smith that can work somewhere here.
I'm not quite sure what you're holding there. But if anyone can help you, it's Forge Master Della. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep. If they'll let you inside.
Don't worry about that. We have our ways.
Not my problem either way. Did you want to buy anything?
Are you allowed trade with me?
Oh, don't worry. We're long past that.
Right. You've had your fun. Let the poor Nim dude get back to work.
+3. God damn. 19,000? God damn, that's expensive. At least I only need enough to get through. So. Actually, I'll take the coals. And then I will sell you that and that. At least give me some of my money back.
I might have something for you, envoy.
Did you have this? Don't worry, I'll find this key.
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep.
Why? Kostia's really starting to raise a stink.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to ruin the meal.
This place has seen better days.
Try to breathe. Please, just try to breathe.
One lockpick out of 80. It's not what I want to do. Almost level 23. Really? No. I remember there's a button that I can scan. Oh no, maybe that's Assassin's Creed. I'm thinking of Assassin's Creed. You can see what's inside. Oh, maybe. I'm mixing my two games together because they have color variant weapons. I love how color variant weapons was designed by Destiny, and then every game took it. I'd be like, you know, that's actually not a bad RPG mechanic.
I heard there's been more bandits seen in the Twined Wood.
I heard that too. Captain Radut says he has it under control.
The captain's in Nimdut, but I'll never have it.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. Beats turning away the refugees from Shatterscarp, at least. Is it true that many drop dead suddenly?
Yes, I'm afraid to say it is.
Gods. Well, at least we're safe here. And better off, I think, for having you here. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course, but nevertheless. Wait, is that you, Marius?
Gods, here we go.
What happened to your accent? Did you lose it?
I did. So Nimdudes like you would ask dumb questions.
Well, good to see you alive, regardless. You know what? I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need one out here.
My sad things not looking too good for you in the Tusk.
Good. Take a look around. The Tusks never offered us much, and that was before the Beetles rose in their numbers. Never mind the Zorips, or the Dream Scourge, or fucking Amalia.
Sounds like you're overburdened. Maybe I can help.
I don't know what there is to do. The Beetles and Zorips come back faster than we can cut them down, and Amalia... gods, where do I even start? She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And so too the reverse. Until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave.
Why did they do that?
Because life in the tower is torture. We're low on supplies. The Waste are winning against us. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her warden spoke of mutiny. And after that, well, fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we heard the alarms. Drove Amalia back. Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another's just west of there, in a tower. Another east, in a cave. She's broken her oath, and I'm trying to find a way to uphold mine.
Some oaths only plague us by tragedy. Certainly you can see this.
I don't expect an outlander to understand, even if you do look like Nandro. We have a duty to watch over the garden, and our oaths are mortal matters.
Traditionally, if a warden's oath is unfulfilled, their spirit lingers until another warden sees it completed. Or so they say.
So it is. And if one of our own breaks an oath, well, I'd be breaking another oath if I speak much more to Marius. But you get the idea.
I can keep your hands clean and kill the oath breakers for you like, if you like.
No. All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me to stay away from the land beneath her banners. And after her raid, after our skirmishes, I don't see how we can talk anymore. But would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I'm sure you've diffused more complicated situations.
All right. What terms will you accept from her?
I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for trading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can all leave. And I can't grant her passage out of the Tusks. She has no duty out there. Nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate. But I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for indulging me. If you see Amalia or any of her camps, I hope you can get through to them.
Every time, they keep going back to low. And it drives me fucking insane.
I might have something for you.
Yeah, that's my cam. Okay. Sometimes I wish there was a horse. Or like some type of vehicle. see spiders.
Arms up!
Oh, damn.
That's all of them.
That's our encampment. Look at that volcano. Trying to figure out, like, it's a lot of right. Weird. Someone's been here. That's definitely a door. I don't know who's been here, but someone's been here. I got a potato. Okay. I think I'm good.
Who's there?
We've got company.
Bye-bye.
This looks like a good way to get ourselves killed. Any chance we can sneak in through the back?
Probably. Gonna attempt to.
Show yourself. Right there. Take him down.
Let's get them.
Just don't. A lockpick out of it. And some coal. Oil. Got a health potion. A lot of food here. Oh. First record contains a short breakdown of some canned supplies. There's a crate of beetle meat. 6 crate. It cannot be true what I hear. Is it possible that you have all lost your senses, all forsaken your duties to the garden? Why do you fight against Rodent? That it was torn off. I hear Sparkle. what that quest item is for.
Looks like another way into the camp. In case you don't feel like getting us all killed.
Well, I already got through here.
Of all the stupid things our people ever did, Forja may strike us all down, but they'll keep carving that blasted thing forever. Gods, look at that hideous thing. And I was already having a bad hunt today. That just makes it worse.
Wow.
Another monument to Nandro. Just more proof Solace Keep doesn't know its own priorities. Maybe they'll learn once the sculptors die of hunger trying to finish it.
Looks like you're having fun complaining. I'll leave you to it.
Complaining? It's a waste of time and labor. Councilman Kostya is right. What's the point of honoring Nandru when our people are dying? We should be feeding our people and gathering medicine for our sick. There's a time and place for creating frivolous monuments. This isn't one of them. No, it isn't. But Solace Keep makes a holy duty out of these old traditions. And so we keep on ignoring what we dwarves actually need.
The sculpture does seem wasteful. I don't blame you for being frustrated.
I hope not. It's not just me. Many of us are also upset by this obsession with the past. Forget it. What's the point of talking Pargrunen business with an outlander? At the end of the day, we still need to hunt. The keep needs whatever meat we can get.
Fair enough. Fair enough. It's kind of cool. Look at that. I bet you there's a way up there. Probably not. No, maybe? No, this... Probably not. Might be later. It's gonna be some weird-ass way you get in there. Oh, that guy had a,
Glad that's over.
kind of crazy that I've kept pretty much almost the same weaponry that I've had in the beginning of the game because I've not found a better gun. Bye. Deal. Well, I had a very successful time here. Sunburn and fire in the flames. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm like kind of wrapping around. There's also this. To be honest, this place is kind of big. I feel like this is a little bit easier, but like it's just a lot of running, and that's my biggest issue with this game. Is that I feel like in the Outer Worlds, where's Marius? Why is y'all see? Nope. Yeah, get fucked. Hello everyone, if you like this video then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!